What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video. In today's video I have a 2023 Chevrolet Camaro for you guys, and I hope you like it because you guys hate everything. You hate Mustangs, Corvettes, Hellcats, and anything above and under that. And as usual, we're going to take a look at the exterior of the car, and then we're going to take a look at the interior, and then we're going to launch the car. And as usual, the first thing we're going to take a look at is the engine. This car comes with a 2-liter inline-4 engine that makes 275 horsepower, and it is turbocharged. And the time it takes for this car to do 0 to 60 is 5.7 seconds. Now, real quick, let's take a look at the front end of the car. It's definitely a good-looking car. We'll give it that. But let's get into a bit more detail and take a look at the headlights. You have these beautiful LED headlights that are flush with the bumper of the car, and next to that, you have the reason why this car is American, the grille. And I'm gonna tell you why it's American, because there's a lot of holes. And you know what comes with a lot of holes? A lot of space. You know what comes with space? Freedom. And you know what's freedom? America. Anyways, lots of holes, cheap plastic though, but you know, most cars nowadays come with cheap plastic as grills. And under the headlights, you have this vent that is as functional as the healthcare system. Oh, it is functional. Oh, I take that back. Now, moving on to the side of the car. It's definitely not a sleek looking car. It's got very sharp edges. And that is your first indication that this is a muscle car. But yeah, I mean, it's a very good looking car apart from these, you know, base model rims. Everything else looks, you know, pretty Camaro-y. And speaking of the rims, these are 18-inch base model rims that are not that nice. And then you have a beautiful tire gap that is very big and spacious. And you know what comes with space? Freedom. You know what that is? America. Now, moving on to the rear end, you also get these beautiful LED taillights. To that, you have the trunk, and a lot of people say that it's not spacious. I wanted to demonstrate that it is spacious by getting inside of it, and then escape through the escape thingy that glows in the dark, and then I tell you, you know, I made it to freedom. You know what else is freedom? America. But all jokes aside, the trunk is pretty spacious, and you can fit a lot of things in there. Coming all the way down here, you get this very, very plastic diffuser. There's nothing aggressive about it. There's nothing sporty about it. There's nothing cool about it. It's very similar to the one that's on the Chevrolet Traverse that we reviewed, and I don't know. But whatever. Next to that, you get these exhaust tips that produce this sound. If you guys have seen any of our car reviews, you'd know that I hate getting in the back of cars, but it is part of car reviews. So I'm gonna have to get in the back of this thing. But I do warn you, if you're an adult, there is no way you're fitting back there. But we're just gonna attempt to get in. Now the seatbelt is in the way, which is pretty annoying, to be honest with you. But you know what? I slide in just fine. But look, the seat comes all the way back. Absolutely no headroom whatsoever. 6 foot tall, 6 foot 1 if you're generous. It's as tight as it looks back here. And yeah, to the guy that designed the back seats of this car, I hope 4th grade is going well for you. Alright guys, now that we're inside of the car, we're going to take a quick look at everything. The coolest AC vents you will ever see in your life. You have traction control in a very awkward position. And then you have your mode select. You have Tour, Sport, and Snow Ice, which is something we don't get much over here in Florida. And then up here you have the infotainment system, which is a bit wonky, but it does work for the most part. I definitely feel like the sync infotainment system on the Mustangs is much better than this, but again, it all just depends on what you're used to. And the sound system on this car is the sound of freedom. Moving on to the steering wheel. The steering wheel of this car is very nice. I like this much more than the one you get on the Mustang. The one on the Mustang feels like you're driving a big truck. I don't know why. This is just perfect. It feels sporty. It feels nice. The paddle shifters on this car, obviously plastic, but they do feel nice. They have that little click to them that just feels good. Now real quick, let's launch the car and take it out for a drive. Just to let you guys know, this video is filmed in Mexico. Mexico, the country. We're gonna do a couple of 0 to 60 runs. We're gonna do one in normal drive mode and then once in sport mode, and hopefully see a difference. Because I've been driving this car around for a few days, and to be completely honest with you, I don't see a difference between normal mode and sport mode. All right, guys. So the first launch in normal drive mode, we're gonna hit the brakes, gas all the way, and then we're gonna go. 25, 40, 50, and here's 60. Brakes all the way, gas all the way, and off we go. Alright. I don't know, look, it's not bad. It's not bad, but it's not fast, is it, right? It's a cool car, though. It's a cool car, but I don't know, man. 4 cylinders, they suck. They suck. But anyways, guys, this is the end of the video, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe. I will be having this car for a bit, so we're going to be making more videos on it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.